Welcome, racing fans, to the Racing Podcast Express for this Monday, June 20th, 2016. And we have the full results, as we always do on Mondays. And this week's Racing Podcast Full Throttle, where we break down the races and talk about stuff, is going to be this Thursday at 7:15. All right, so I'll let you know about that. So it was Xfinity Series and Truck Series this weekend. No Sprint Cup. Sprint Cup returns this coming Sunday at Sonoma, and we'll get into all that. But we'll start with the full results, okay, as we break down all the drivers and their finishing position. All right, so this is the Xfinity Series, and this was the American Ethanol E15 250. Coming in for the win, Sam Hornish Jr., who was filling in for Matt Tifft this Sunday when they raced the Xfinity Series on Sunday this week, comes in for the win, and he was in the 18 Toyota. Ty Dillon in the number 3 car comes in second. Third place, Bert Keselowski. Keselowski in the 22 car this weekend. Daniel Suarez comes in 9th place, and finishing 5th place in the double 8, it's Alex Bowman. Elliott Sadler comes in for 6th. 7th place is Justin Allgaier with the 7 car. Brendan Poole comes in 8th place. Darrell Wallace Jr. in 9th place in the 6 car. Ben Kennedy comes in 10th. Ryan Reed, driver of the 16 machine, comes in 11th. 12th place is Brandon Jones. Blake Koch in the 11 car comes in 13th. And finishing 14th in the number 4, it is Ross Chastain. 15th, it's Brendan Gowen. Jeremy Clements comes in 16th. Dakota Armstrong in 17th. Justin Marks in 18th. 19th, it's BJ McLeod. And JJ Yeley comes in 20th. 21st, it's Ryan Siege. Garrett Smithley, driver of the 0, comes in 22nd. 23rd, it's Travis Kvapil is in the 25 car, finishing 23rd. 24th, it's Mario Gosselin. Joey Gase comes in 25th in the 52 car. Finishing in 26th place, it's Harrison Rhodes. Eric Jones comes in 27th in the 20 car. He was the pole sitter on Sunday. Mike Harmon comes in 28th. 29th, it's Drew Herring. Ray Black Jr., driver of the 07, comes in 30th. 31st, Paige Decker. Ryan Preece in the 01 comes in 32nd. 33rd, it's Jeff Green. Derek Cope in the 70 comes in 34th. And 35th, driving the 15, it's Timmy Hill. 36, it's Dexter Bean in the 92 car. Morgan Shepherd comes in 37th. 38th, it's Carl Long. Tyler Young comes in for 39th. And finishing in 40th place in the 93 car, it's Josh Rayom. Camping World Truck Series on Saturday, the Speediatrics 200. And it is pronounced Speediatrics. I was listening to these British guys. I found this, I forget the name of the show now. They were talking about race. I think it's a Formula 1 podcast. Actually, I found one. They were calling it Speediatrics. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's Speediatrics. Anyway, William Byron comes in for the win. Again, the number 9 truck. Driver of the 00, Cole Custer, comes in 2nd. Cameron Haley, the Canadian, in the 13 comes in 3rd. Ben Rhodes finishes in 4th. Tyler Reddick comes in 5th. Daniel Suarez comes in 6th place. He was in the 51 truck. Driver of the 33, Ben Kennedy, comes in 7th. And driver of the 88, Matt Crafton, finishes in 8th place. 9th place, Christopher Bell. 10th place, it's Johnny Sauter. Timothy Peters finishes 11th place. 12th place, it's John Hunter Nemechek. 13th, it's Spencer Gallagher in the 23 truck. 14th, it's German Koyoga Jr. He was in the 11. Daniel Hemrick, driver of the 19, comes in 15th. 16th, it's Austin Wayne Self. Finishing in 17th in the 71 machine, it's Brandon Jones. Rico Abreu comes in 18th. John West Townley in the 05 finishes in 19th. And in 20th, it's Jordan Anderson in the 66. Jake Griffin comes in 21st in the 63. 22nd place, driver of the 07, Casey Smith, finishes 22nd. 23rd, it's Nick Drake in the 49. 24th, it's Brandon Brown. Derek Scott Jr., the 02, comes in 25th. Caleb Holman comes in 26th. Travis Vappel in 27th. Jennifer Jo Cobb. She was driving the number 1 machine. She finished 28th. Finishing 29th, Kaz Grala. He's in the 24 truck. Tommy Joe Martins comes in 30th. Parker Kilgerman in 31st. And finishing 32nd, it's Claire Decker. Only 32 trucks in the Camping World Truck Series. Formula 1 Grand Prix of Europe from Baku. I still can't pronounce the name of the country. Everybody knows what it is. It starts with an A. It has loads of letters in it. Formula 1. Nico Rosberg, the winner on Sunday. Sebastian Vettel finishes in second. Sergio Perez comes in third. Fourth, it's Kimi Räikkönen. Lewis Hamilton comes in fifth. Sixth place, it's Valtteri Bottas. Daniel Ricciardo comes in seventh. Max Verstappen in eighth. Nico Hülkenberg ninth. In 10th place, it's Felipe Massa with an M. Jenson Button comes in 11th, and Felipe Nasser with an N comes in 12th. 13th, it's Romain Grosjean. 14th, Kevin Magnussen. Julian Palmer finishes in 15th. 16th, Esteban Gutierrez. 17th, Marcus Ericsson. And Rio Haryanto comes in 18th. And the following drivers did not finish: Fernando Alonso, Pascal Wehrlein, Carlos Sainz, and Daniil Kvyat. Some upcoming races. Okay, the next Xfinity Series event, NASCAR Xfinity Series, is July 1st. It's a Friday night race from Daytona. July 4th weekend, as always, kicks off the second half of the NASCAR season, so we're going to get some night racing at Daytona, which is always fun. And then the Camping World Truck Series return is this Saturday, June 25th, and I believe that's a night race also. That's from Gateway Motorsports Park this upcoming Saturday. Sprint Cup Series returns on Sunday, June 26th at Sonoma, the first of the 2 road courses in the NASCAR circuit. They will be making left turns and right turns. So the other day I was watching some NHRA, and I'm telling you, this DVR thing rocks. It's recording everything. I'm getting NHRA, NASCAR, Formula 1, IndyCar. It's great. And if the Mets make it to the World Series, I'll DVR the World Series. Only if the Mets are in it, okay? So NHRA, and they had this commercial on. It was an NHRA commercial, and the guy comes on and says, "We go too fast to make left turns." I'm like, whoa. NHRA is just, and I mentioned it on RP Full Throttle. I got the big three. And in order from the most exciting to the least, I go NASCAR, number 1, IndyCar 2, third, Formula 1. Now, I can't put NHRA into that category because NHRA, to me, is a whole different beast. But it's fun to watch, man. Definitely. Next IndyCar race, speaking of IndyCar, the Cola Grand Prix. This is going to be a fun race. Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, and that is the Road Course America, which is a cool track to watch some racing at. That's going to be this Sunday, June 26th, and we'll have the full times and channels on Thursday. And Formula 1 heads to Austria for the Austrian Grand Prix. That's going to be on July 3rd. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today. Racing Podcast Full Throttle, Thursday this week at 7:15. We were kind of thinking of Fridays. Don't know, be something. But this week we're on Thursday, 7:15, live broadcast recording. So if you missed the broadcast, it's a podcast. It's meant to be listened on demand, but I just put the times out there. Some people like to listen in as the podcast is being recorded. It's a little fun thing they do. Spreaker lets you do it, which is kind of neat. So that's why I always put out the recording times. But 7:15 will be on, and then of course on demand at our new home at Long Island Community Radio, communityRadioLI.com. I got some stuff on there. We're going to get some other people to get some of their stuff up on there as well, so everyone can have their podcasts on there. CommunityRadioLI.com, and you'll see the racing podcast up there already. RP Full Throttle from last week is up there, and baseball update. All right, that's going to do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. From the home of community radio, the Skybox Podcast Center on Long Island. This is Manny A. Be good and be safe, and this has been RP Express.